Badlands. Explain those Badlands. That's a hell of a name.
Good evening and welcome to Flow episode 14. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, I guess welcome back to me. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. Like I said before, missed you guys, man. Let me catch up with everybody real quick. I see we got a good group in the chat already. All right, y'all. I'm going to say good evening to the chat. All right. So, if any of you guys saw Onlylands last night, I told you guys that I was going to play a 17-minute video. It's a little bit, it's at 17 minutes, but I wanted to keep it a surprise for you guys. I think you're gonna enjoy it. You've probably all seen it before, but yeah, I thought it was very important. But before we get to that, I'm going to do some ad reads. And then I'm also going to fill you guys in on what we're going to do in the show today. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into the ad reads real quick. And we're going to start off with MyPillow. All right, y'all. So a large retail store just canceled a huge order, leaving MyPillow with a ton of extra MyPillows. But you know what? That's their loss and your gain. MyPillow is offering the classic collection for wholesale prices. Only $19.98 for a My Standard MyPillow, but it gets even better. For a limited time, they're going to offer their entire classic collection at wholesale prices. By the way, y'all, I have Jackie and I both have a king size pillow. Yeah, we both have a king size pillow. And we're going to have to order up on some new ones because over time, like pillows in general, you know, they kind of get a little bit warped and everything. These pillows are great. We've had them for a while now, but we want to get more of them because we still have some of those like the Walmart pillows and the Target pillows. And like they're good for like body pillows and stuff, but over time those ones just get warped. So as you can transition into getting some MyPillows for all your pillows, and then eventually you'll have a whole set of them. But anyway, you can get a queen size MyPillows for just $24.98, or upgrade to king size for only $29.98. That's the ones we've got. Get the body pillows for $39.98, and multi-use MyPillows for only $12.98. So go to mypillow.com and use promo code Badlands, or call 1-800-795-5154 to take advantage of wholesale pricing and receive $100 in free digital gifts when your order is $75 or more. That's right. Get the standard MyPillow for only $19.98. Go to mypillow.com or call 1-800-1795. Oh, hold on a second. 1-800-795-5154 and use promo code Badlands to get the standard MyPillow for only $19.98. All right, you guys heard the cat. I'm trying to let her out. Oh man, that was hilarious. Let me pull this off the screen. So anyway, yeah, make sure you guys check out MyPillow and promo code Badlands. But yeah, like I said, Jackie and I both have My Pillows. Obviously, you guys want to support Mike Lindell and everything, and fellow Patriots. And this ties into what we're going to be talking about tonight. So before I do the next ad read, what I'm going to tell you guys is that after we get through the video and we talk for a minute, I'm going to open up the lines for you guys to call in, because I think that this show is going to slowly morph into more of like a call-in type show. Like, I really enjoy interacting with you guys, which, that being said, let me get over to the chat real quick. And yeah, man, I just feel like we as a community, we have a voice, but I know that there's people that they may not want to do their own podcast, or they don't feel like they have content that they want to talk about all the time. But you may have an idea, or we may be talking about a topic, and not just writing something in the chat, because there's a character length. You might want to hop on a call for like 2 to 5 minutes, something real short, and just kind of chat it out, and then see where everything flows from there. So we're going to test that out. I know we've done it before, but I want to encourage people to call in. If you don't normally watch the show, that's okay. You can call in. The topic doesn't have to be what we're talking about from the person before, or whatever I bring to the table. It can be anything that's on your heart, that's on your mind. So just whatever feels comfortable to you guys. Anyway, so we'll start, because I see it right here. Fat Chance says, we just like to talk shit in the chat. Exactly. See, I'm cool with that. Like, if you want to call in and just shoot the shit, or just talk shit, or whatever, like, or if you want to talk about something serious, if you want to talk about God, which is not the most serious, but the most important thing in our lives, we can talk about that. But we can also just have fun and laugh. Like, if you guys follow me over on, let me find the banner for this, and also I can do this one while we're sitting here. So if you guys follow me over on X, I'm usually more active on X. I want to start picking it up on Truth, but I feel like on Truth, I don't want to just be ridiculous all the time. I want to actually have important content. But on X, I'm over there joking around, because there's important things that I retweet and share, but most of the time I'm just over there having a good time. So yeah, I have different facets to me, and I know that everybody else has different facets to them. So let's just be the wide-ranging group of people that we are. I just stole that from Fat Chance again. There are a wide range of topics. Exactly. Like, this is in the info war, there's time for relaxation, there's time for fun, there's time for laughter, there's time for fight, there's time for seriousness, there's time for all that stuff. I see my girl Rhea in the chat. What's up, Rhea? She says, my X feed sucks. It's all leftist crap. No one I follow ever comes up in my feed. Well, so I think you're being punished. I know that you get kicked off a good bit because, or at least like shadow banned, or, removed, for suspended, put in a timeout. So, yeah, that's my guess, is they're just trying to irritate you. And that's part of the info war too, is people just, not just people, but like algorithms and the powers that should not be. They're just trying to drive us to be to feel crazy, to feel weak, really. So but anyway, Badlander fan said, are you going to post the number? Yeah, I'm going to post the number. I'm going to wait, because if we get the calls, I don't want it to get like backed up or people to waste their time. So I'm going to play the video first. I'm going to finish the second ad. I'm going to finish the second ad read. I'm going to play the video, and then we're going to get to the calls. But yeah, let me pull this up real quick. Our second ad read is Pet Club.
Science proves that a healthy immune system is the body's first defense against the smallest of ailments to the most catastrophic. Coriolus versicolor is the most sought-after, all-natural supplement for both humans and pets to help boost the immune system. There are over 400 studies worldwide on its effectiveness in humans, including Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, MD Anderson Cancer Center, and now from the University of Pennsylvania School of Veterinary Medicine. Together, we can help reverse this terrible tide now plaguing your loved ones and give them the immune-boosting supplements that they need.
I don't know if you guys saw in the chat, but Jessica's here. Jessica Storm. You can thank her for that wonderful, peaceful ad. That's so cool. I'm so glad that I got those two ads. It's funny how it lines up. So like, it wasn't the same week that I had Adrian from Rise of Tire and Adam from Dauntless Dialogue on, but I think it was a week before I had Rise of Tire as an ad read, and then I was able to get them on the show the next week. And then this one I got My Pillow, which obviously I sleep on every night, and then this Pet Club one, which obviously you got the cat over here that was meowing a minute ago. Plus on top of that, that ad was just like, it was such a vibe. It was so cool. But anyway, yeah, guys, make sure you check out Pet Club and use our affiliate codes and everything like that. But yeah, it's cool to have sponsors that we actually like, and I appreciate that. But anyway, moving on. So guys, I'm going to get us to the video. When I get back, I will start interacting more with the chat, but I really wanted us to get to the video because I have a tendency to take 10-minute ad reads, which I basically just did. So let me get to this video. Once I start playing it, you guys will obviously know what's going on. It looks like we got about 220 people, I think, watching. Maybe probably more than that. But anyway, so it looks like we got everybody in here now. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video. If for some reason you guys, I'm going to go ahead and play the video. You'll enjoy it. Just give me just a second. Talk amongst yourselves, class. I'm going here. Oh, what's up? Oh, thank you, Jackie. Jackie reminded me, you guys hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, please. That's the best metric for us to know who's watching, if you're enjoying the show, and figure out if you're bots or not. But no, I appreciate all you guys, and whether you send in Rumble rants or super chats or anything like that, that's obviously awesome, and I really appreciate that. But if you just hit the like button, I am grateful. So let me go ahead and share this. And obviously, you guys, we've all seen this, but it hits differently now. So without further ado, here we go.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Did I get that one right?
Chief Justice Roberts, President Carter, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, fellow Americans, and people of the world, thank you. We, the citizens of America, are now joined in a great national effort to rebuild our country and restore its promise for all of our people. Together, we will determine the course of America and the world for many, many years to come. We will face challenges. We will confront hardships, but we will get the job done. Every 4 years, we gather on these steps to carry out the orderly and peaceful transfer of power. And we are grateful to President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama for their gracious aid throughout this transition. They have been magnificent. Thank you. Today's ceremony, however, has very special meaning because today We are not merely transferring power from one administration to another or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people. For too long, a small group in our nation's capital has reaped the rewards of government while the people have borne the cost. Washington flourished, but the people did not share in its wealth. Politicians prospered, but the jobs left and the factories closed. The establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country. Their victories have not been your victories. Their triumphs have not been your triumphs. And while they celebrated in our nation's capital, there was little to celebrate for struggling families all across our land. That all changes starting right here and right now, because this moment is your moment. It belongs to you. It belongs to everyone gathered here today and everyone watching all across America. This is your day. This is your celebration. And this, the United States of America, is your country. What truly matters is not which party controls our government, but whether our government is controlled by the people. January 20th, 2017 will be remembered as the day the people became the rulers of this nation again. The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer. Everyone is listening to you now. You came by the tens of millions to become part of a historic movement, the likes of which the world has never seen before. At the center of this movement is a crucial conviction that a nation exists to serve its citizens. Americans want great schools for their children, safe neighborhoods for their families, and good jobs for themselves. These are just and reasonable demands of righteous people and a righteous public. But for too many of our citizens, a different reality exists. Mothers and children trapped in poverty in our inner cities, rusted out factories scattered like tombstones across the landscape of our nation, an education system flush with cash, but which leaves our young and beautiful students deprived of all knowledge. And the crime, and the gangs, and the drugs that have stolen too many lives and robbed our country of so much unrealized potential. This American carnage stops right here and stops right now. We are one nation, and their pain is our pain. Their dreams are our dreams, and their success will be our success. We share one heart, one home, and one glorious destiny. The oath of office I take today is an oath of allegiance to all Americans. For many decades, we've enriched foreign industry at the expense of American industry, subsidized the armies of other countries while allowing for the very sad depletion of our military. We've defended other nations' borders while refusing to defend our own. And spent trillions and trillions of dollars overseas while America's infrastructure has fallen into disrepair and decay. We've made other countries rich while the wealth, strength, and confidence of our country has dissipated over the horizon. One by one, the factories shuttered and left our shores, with not even a thought about the millions and millions of American workers that were left behind. The wealth of our middle class has been ripped from their homes and then redistributed all across the world. But that is the past. And now we are looking only to the future. We assembled here today are issuing a new decree to be heard in every city, in every foreign capital, and in every hall of power. From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land. From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first. Every decision on trade, on taxes, on immigration, on foreign affairs will be made to benefit American workers and American families. We must protect our borders from the ravages of other countries, making our products, stealing our companies, and destroying our jobs. Protection will lead to great prosperity and strength. I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down. America will start winning again, winning like never before. We will bring back our jobs. We will bring back our borders. We will bring back our wealth. And we will bring back our dreams. We will build new roads and highways and bridges and airports and tunnels and railways all across our wonderful nation. We will get our people off of welfare and back to work, rebuilding our country with American hands and American labor. We will follow two simple rules: buy American and hire American. We will seek friendship and goodwill with the nations of the world, but we do so with the understanding that it is the right of all nations to put their own interests first. We do not seek to impose our way of life on anyone, but rather to let it shine as an example. We will shine for everyone to follow. We will reinforce old alliances and form new ones and unite the civilized world against radical Islamic terrorism, which we will eradicate completely from the face of the earth. At the bedrock of our politics will be a total allegiance to the United States of America And through our loyalty to our country, we will rediscover our loyalty to each other. When you open your heart to patriotism, there is no room for prejudice. The Bible tells us how good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. We must speak our minds openly, debate our disagreements honestly, but always pursue solidarity. When America is united, America is totally unstoppable. There should be no fear. We are protected, and we will always be protected. We will be protected by the great men and women of our military and law enforcement. And most importantly, we will be protected by God. Finally, we must think big and dream even bigger. In America, we understand that a nation is only living as long as it is striving. We will no longer accept politicians who are all talk and no action, constantly complaining, but never doing anything about it. The time for empty talk is over. Now arrives the hour of action. Do not allow anyone to tell you that it cannot be done. No challenge can match the heart and fight and spirit of America. We will not fail. Our country will thrive and prosper again. We stand at the birth of a new millennium, ready to unlock the mysteries of space, to free the earth from the miseries of disease, and to harness the energies, industries, and technologies of tomorrow. A new national pride will stir our souls, lift our sights, and heal our divisions. It's time to remember that old wisdom our soldiers will never forget, that whether we are black or brown or white, we all bleed the same red blood of patriots. We all enjoy the same glorious freedoms, and we all salute the same great American flag. And whether a child is born in the urban sprawl of Detroit or the windswept plains of Nebraska, they look up at the same night sky, they fill their heart with the same dreams, and they are infused with the breath of life by the same almighty creator. So to all Americans in every city, near and far, small and large, from mountain to mountain, from ocean to ocean, hear these words: you will never be ignored again. Your voice, your hopes, and your dreams will define our American destiny. And your courage and goodness and love will forever guide us along the way. Together, we will make America strong again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And yes, together, we will make America great again. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you. God bless America.
Wow. Where's it? Right here. Fake smiles. Yeah, yeah. So I left that up there because I wanted you guys to really enjoy these criminals squirming. And where we're at now, oh man. Oh man, things are getting great, people. But anyway, so yeah, so the reason I wanted to bring that back was because I've watched it probably 2 or 3 times since the original. So for people that don't know, I wasn't a Trump supporter the first term. I was more of a disaffected, I guess you could say disaffected liberal, kind of like how BB and Chris say they kind of were. But I was way less political. Like I didn't vote for Obama either time, so I never trusted the guy. I saw through the facade of him being black, and that being the reason why they wanted him to be pushed forward. But I didn't know all the stuff. I didn't know all the treason and all the plans and everything. And so yeah, that was a shock to me. But anyway, so going back and watching it, I think it was probably 2020 was the first time I watched it. Excuse me, during COVID. And I realized how great of a speech it was. And if I had watched it at the time, I honestly think that it would have changed my mind about him in that moment, because that might be the best speech that I've ever heard in my lifetime. I've heard great sports speeches. I've heard great motivational speeches. I've heard great political speeches. And this isn't counting like the Dr. King speeches and the things before I was born. I'm talking about from 1990 on, speeches that men or women have given in public or in private and then have been put on the internet. I think that was the best speech I've ever seen and ever heard. And so, man, just to see where we're at now, compared to where we were before, it's unreal. But so I'm going to try to open up the lines for you guys. Give me a second. I'm trying to make sure that I don't pull anything up that I shouldn't. So I believe I do this. This is just the chat, obviously. See everybody in there. I see Badlander fan. How you doing? Buck Wayne, what's up, brother? How you doing? Buck Wayne was very active in Jackie's chat earlier. Oh yeah, guys, if you don't know, Jackie, my lovely girlfriend, has a show at 3 o'clock on Saturdays called Hooks and Harmony. She's also on Alphas Make Sandwiches at 3 o'clock on Monday afternoons, which is after our 1 o'clock Y Chrome show, which obviously our show's better, but we can debate that at another time once we have our Battle of the Sexes game, whenever that may be. But yeah, check out her show. It's pretty cool. She had one of our very own Grow Wizard was on her show today with his faves. It's a music show where they'll Jackie, if she has a guest or if it's just her, she'll have a playlist of songs and she'll invite the guest on, and the guest will come with however many number of songs, usually like 10 to 15 songs that they like. And they have a story behind or a reason for it, or if it's just a vibe or a style of music or something like that. And what they'll do is they'll play the music video. It'll be either some type of live performance or an official music video, or if there's like a really cool interpretation of a video, they'll play that. And then they discuss it, and the conversations can take you anywhere. It's kind of like this show, but way more specific to music, and obviously different because the guests and playlists and all that stuff. But what I'm trying to say is that it is a free flowing show, if you will. But yeah, check that out on Saturdays, 3 o'clock. And all right, so I'm gonna get us set up for this call thing. So I take this off the screen, boom, go over here, share this tab. All right, we should be all set up. Let me put the number up here for you guys. And while this is happening and we're waiting for a call, we will we'll just chat amongst the chat and I'll see what's going on. The lights have been turned on and the rats are scurrying. Fat chance. Yes, absolutely. Man, it's so great to see these people panic. Like I don't ever feel like we've ever been panicked, but we've definitely felt like we were caged at some point, like definitely during COVID. Not caged in the sense of like you can never a child of God can never be truly locked up or enslaved or in cage or enslaved. But we definitely felt our backs against the wall. But these people, man, because they have no God, or if they whatever their beliefs are, but because they don't have that higher connection to truth and love and light, they have nowhere to go, man, and they're just scurrying. Jackie says it right there. Who's going to be the first one to call in? I'd call, but that doesn't make much sense. Sweet 3006 says, Cam, many thanks for your show. Also, your outro music makes me happy. Thank you. Yeah, so if we have time later, I'm actually going to play a song by the artist from the outro song, Forrest Frank. And Jackie actually made the graphic video or the lyrical video for my outro. That's her company at the end. Jovial Abundance Entertainment. She'll correct me in the chat. I should know this. But anyway, but yeah, I love his music. He actually has an interesting story going on right now where he was skateboarding with his son. I think he just turned 30 maybe, but he was skateboarding with his young son, and he actually fell and broke his back. I think it was his L3 and L4 or L4 and L5. I think it's L3 and L4 in his vertebrae. And so he's bedridden right now. And so he was laying in bed and he was trying to like, get through the pain and all that stuff and heal. And it was only maybe a day or two in, he was reading through the comments because he posted a video of him breaking his back. And someone said, how are you going to make fire music when your back's with your back broken? And so he started trying to make music. He had his laptop, a microphone, and he was just laying in bed. And he created a song called God's Got My Back. And Jackie actually played that on her show. Real quick, Friend of Christ says, don't make me be the first one each show. Yeah, come on, y'all. Somebody else call in so that Friend of Christ doesn't have to be the first one every show. But you're always welcome to call in. But anyway, so Forrest was, just a second. So Forrest made the song God's Got My Back. I think it came out on the 25th of July. And on Jackie's show, Hooks and Harmony, she was going through everything and the TikTok videos and stuff. And so he's laying in the bed and he makes the song and all this stuff. And then once the song gets out there, I'm going to butcher what happens next. Oh, it seems like we got a call coming in. Hold on a second, y'all. Let's see. Hold on, caller. Give me just a moment. Get to it. Let's go. Right.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
I didn't get a name on there, but caller, you're on the air on Flow.
Well, Cam and Jackie, this is Fat Chance and Whiskey Girl calling to you.
What's up, Fat Chance and Whiskey Girl? How y'all doing tonight?
We are doing great. We're doing better because we're getting to watch your show.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. So y'all are on the West Coast, right?
Say it again, Cam.
Y'all are on the West Coast, right?
Well, we're in Arizona.
Arizona, yeah. Okay. I knew out west for sure. Awesome. So
yeah.
That means you guys it's 6 o'clock. Wait, yeah, 6 o'clock where you guys are?
5:13.
Okay,
We're same as California right now.
Okay, so you guys are definitely in the West. Awesome. So, all right, well, good afternoon / early evening. Y'all having a good Saturday so far?
We are. I got to tell you a funny story. Are you ready for this, Cam?
Yeah, go ahead.
Last night we're watching Only Lands with Mom.
Okay.
And the 6 of you are on the screen, and she starts saying, that one's my favorite. And I said, which one are you pointing to? And she said, Cam, C-A-M. And I said, Cam's your favorite? I said, what makes Cam your favorite? And she said, C-A-M. Those are her initials.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love that.
So she made the connection with your initials and her initials and your name, and so your mom's favorite.
Oh, that's awesome. Tell your mom that I am just blessed to have the same shortening of my name as her initials. Oh, that
Well,
is awesome.
she's sitting here listening too. So
Oh, hey mom, how you doing?
Hi. What are you doing? I don't know if you can hear her, Cam, but she said hi.
Oh, I couldn't
Yep.
hear, but I'm glad to hear
Okay.
that. Is she being shy?
Yeah,
I
she
feel like
said
she's
hi.
being shy right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So are you and Jackie coming to Deadwood?
Yeah, so Jackie and I are going to Deadwood. I mean, I was gonna say I don't want to dox myself, but we're all gonna be in the same place. So we're getting on Wednesday actually. So we
Oh, good.
should be there, I think, a day early. We haven't decided if we're gonna stay in what is it? Rapid City? Yeah, Rapid City, or if we're gonna go straight to
No,
Deadwood.
you have to come into Deadwood on Wednesday. The reception's Wednesday night.
Okay. Well then, yeah, we'll be there on Wednesday then. We'll
No
be there then.
pressure, just saying.
Well, it's you made the decision, so it's happening. Oh, man.
No, we just look forward to meeting you guys, whether it's Wednesday night or later in the week.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. So is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
nope, passing it off on to the next caller.
All
Love
right.
you guys. Talk to you later.
Thank
We
you guys
just
so
didn't
much.
want Friends of Freedom to be first.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great evening.
I have nothing to do with that one.
All right.
Later.
Later. All right. That was Fat Chance and Whiskey Girl. Man, that was awesome. Thank you guys so much for calling in. And yeah, so friend of Christ, if you want, you can obviously call in now, seeing as you're not the first caller. But if anyone else wants to call in, go ahead and call in. You know, we can talk about anything and everything. So Forrest Frank, the second song that he came out with, I'm gonna butcher it, and at some point, either hopefully Jackie will call in or she'll come over here and just tell you guys. But yeah, he has a second song that I'm gonna play for you guys later on in the show. So anyone want to call in? Wish I could call, but all right. So Liberty Lion says, wish I could call, not out of place for doing so. I understand. I get it. I understand that a lot of people are obviously listening to the show too, so you're not always watching, or you're around a group of people, and that's fine. Oh, we got another one coming in.
Call from
Space Monkey.
Space Monkey, what's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Just gotta go to work pretty soon, so I wanted to call in before I go.
I appreciate it, man. What are you doing for work? Do you want to disclose that?
It's nothing too exciting. Just drive a forklift.
Drive a forklift. Oh, so you said that's not too exciting. So I was at my did you watch any of the shows? Do you know that I was at my family reunion last week?
I don't think I caught that.
That's all right. But anyway, I was at my family reunion, and my cousin, who actually her birthday was yesterday, she's my older cousin, but she's a forklift driver too. And for some reason she loves it, man.
Yeah, it's all right. I just do it for 12 hours. So it's like sitting there like
that was a long shift.
So like, yeah, so like I worked last night and I got home and I got like this bad cramp on my back.
Oh man. Well, I hope you are able to work that out. You got any like electrolytes or anything like that you can help out with, or is it more of like something that can't be solved that way?
I don't know. I just I think I just need to stretch and do some squats or something.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in, man. Anything you wanted to talk about?
I don't know. I just wanted to say hey because we haven't chatted in a while. So
yeah, man, we haven't talked in a minute. Are you going to be able to make it to Deadwood?
I don't think I'm going to be able to make it this year.
No, okay.
But I'm going to try to make it to the next one, Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa, nice. Yeah. Almost obviously I'm going to go because most likely I'll be a speaker. But either way, we're going to go down to Cocoa because obviously Jackie's family's from Florida. So whenever we get a chance to go to Florida, we make the excuse to go down there. But
yeah.
You think you're going to do virtual?
Yeah, I'll do a virtual.
Nice.
For Deadwood this one.
I got you, man. All right, man. Well, I hope you have a good time at work, man. I hope your back feels better. And yeah, man, thank you for calling in. I really appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, thanks for taking the call.
No problem, man.
Fun talking to you.
All right, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right, later, Space Monkey. All right, that was Space Monkey. Yeah, we met. When did we meet? I think we might have met at Myrtle. No, I think his first one was, I don't remember. But anyway, we met at a GART, and we've kept in touch ever since. So it's good to hear from him, man. Hope his back feels better. Let's see what Rhea just said. I hope GART does a meetup in Arizona between October and March. I can go and stay at my sister's place. I have no idea about those schedulings. You'd have to ask Mrs. Wright about that. Don't ask her right now though, because she's getting ready for this GART. We want to give her the least amount of work as possible because she has to do so much. Nashville, that's where we met. Thank you, Space Monkey. Yeah, for some reason I thought we met in Myrtle because I knew it was before the last GART. Yeah, it was Nashville. Man, Nashville was such a fun meetup. That was the first time I met. Well, not met, but that was the first time I like talked to John in person. Besides meeting him at a GART, that's where I met JB too. It's a good time. I met Space Monkey and JB there. Oh, and of course this guy, Ty. 12 Indie Boy says Nashville with us during Tornado Day. Yeah, yeah. We're just walking down the street of Nashville, and then all of a sudden the skies just like opened up and started to funnel, and we were just strolling down the road, you know, just not a care in the world. We just popped into a bar, and then the skies opened up and it started pouring. All right, y'all. Let's see. Oh, this is something interesting in the chat. So title for flag says, I would like to see us U.S. veterans have some healthcare Congress has. As a Marine, had 24 surgeries, minor complications. VA in Los Angeles lost the use of my hands. We served our country. No more There's probably more coming. But yeah, man, I have I'm sorry to hear that, obviously. And thank you so much for everything that you've done and sacrificed for this country. We greatly appreciate it. And I have multiple Marines in my family on my mom's side. I actually saw a few of them at that family reunion. And one of them, my aunt, I just feel like I can't remember how many years it's been, because I probably noticed that she started going to the VA. She obviously was going before, but when I was probably a teenager, so in the early 2000s, and man, I just feel like she's just had year after year after year, or I guess decade after decade now, of going through the VA, and just like, part of my language is like a bunch of bullshit, man. Like it's so messed up. It's really annoying. And I know I've heard good things about Doug Collins. He's from Georgia, obviously. He's basically heading up the VA. But I mean, if we still have people dealing with these type of issues, then we need to do a lot more. Ty. 12 Indie Boy says Marines are the coolest. Yep, I agree. Marines are the coolest. Sorry to every other branch. I am biased, but also Ty is Marine, so he would say that, and I'm glad he said that. I'm proud of him for saying that. Girl Honda 4, hello everyone. Hey there, how you doing? Good to see you, Girl Honda. Saw her. All my weeks are running together. A few weeks ago when we had our meetup in Georgia. So all right, guys, the line is open. Go ahead and call if you want. Right there, Space Monkey says Semper Fi. Marine as well, I believe. Space Monkey, yeah, that's why he said it, obviously, but yeah. Fat Chance, yeah, the Marines are good kids. Oh, I love that. All right, y'all. Let's see. What else do we want to get into? First of all, I'm obviously waiting for somebody to call in. But until then, let's see what else we want to talk about. Obviously we watched the inauguration speech from 2017. And there are a few things in there that stuck out to me that I really appreciated from Trump. Obviously, the whole speech was fantastic, but the just constant emphasis of giving the power back to the people, describing basically how he's a surrogate for us, showing how representation is supposed to be done, and laying it down in the speech. And shout out to Steve Bannon and Stephen Miller for writing it, and really finding the ear and the pulse of the American people. And man, just to see, I know Ms. Rise Attire in the chat said it, but I know other people said it too, but it hit so hard having the military just come up behind him just for the shortest amount of time. They pan over to Obama. You see him doing his best, like, covered up stare, his hiding his fear. And then the one gentleman comes up with his hat real low. He goes up to the front, or he starts talking to some of the guys in the back, goes up to the front, tells the gentleman that basically they're ready to go, and then they leave. And guys, I feel like that was it, man. I know that sometimes we want something that's way more dramatic, and I mean, that was very dramatic, but I think that was the shift right there. And then obviously things led into through the term, then to John's devolution series, and the transition period into the fake presidency, and now we're here. And man, everything somebody else said in the chat earlier: promises made, promises kept. Everything's coming full circle right now, and I think that it's important for us to look back at those type of moments and appreciate them for what they were, and also appreciate where we're at now, because I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this, because we want to learn from the past. We want the past to be we want the future to prove the past, like it says in the Q drops, but we also want to be able to use where we're at now as a checkpoint for the future. So we started somewhere, we're at where we're at now. We're not going back anymore, but we can appreciate what happened in the past, move forward, use that stuff from it, and hopefully in the next 2 years, so after the midterms, hopefully we're looking back at his inauguration speech from this past year, or from this earlier this year, and saying to ourselves, wow, that really aged well. So yeah. All right, so while I'm waiting to see if somebody else will call in, I am going to read through some of the. I saw we had something from YouTube, basically the rants, guys. So we got something. Let's just start with these right now. So this should work. All right, so the first one's going to be, we got Rocky Top Apologist for $2, says, to the chat. To the chat. Okay. Am I reading these backwards? No, I'm reading them in the right order. Good to see you, Rocky Top Apologist. I think I'll figure it out as I read along. So it says, to the chat. Thank you for that. Rocky Top Apologist again says, ask JB to share a text I sent him. Oh, ask JB to share a text I sent him to the chat. Thank you again for the $2. And then you said, good speech, necessary. So what's the deal with the military guys walking into the speech, then walking out? Is that normal at inaugurations? So thank you again for all $6. Guys in the chat, if you have any more knowledge than I do about this, go ahead and pop in what you think. If someone wants to call in and talk about that, I would love to discuss it, because I have some questions. But I do not believe that is the norm. I'm pretty sure we've kind of figured that out, but I don't know if it's been like stamped. but I would say that is very abnormal. I don't know why they would walk in for that short amount of time either. Like, I would understand if they were standing there and it was just like they were there from the beginning, or they came in at that moment, they stood there as he made the speech, and then they kind of ushered him out. I could see that, but that just seemed way too much of an anomaly. And I saw this in the chat from Dom Dem. Said, I want to ask Cam about a dream I had. I want to ask Cam about a dream I had about Jesus on 10/7/2023, but I'm embarrassed. Well, first of all, I don't think that you should be embarrassed, especially if you had a dream about Jesus. I think that maybe your interpretation or where you're at in your life, you may feel as though whatever happened in that dream was embarrassing, but you never know if in the future that will be a very pivotal dream for your life, and you're proud to share it. So if you're not ready to share it now, that's okay. I would say write it down, definitely remember it, and come back to it if you have to. And Fat Chance has a great point. Says, call in and ask. You won't get an answer if you don't. Yep. And sometimes you don't even have to call me. You can actually just talk to Jesus, talk to the Lord, and ask those questions. He'll give you a way better answer than I could ever give you. But yeah, that's always the best option. So. Okay. So Dom Dim says, I'm only embarrassed because I wasn't religious. So I'm only embarrassed because I wasn't religious and didn't even know what it meant. And now I have been waiting so long to ask someone if they know what it means. I know there are people that are considered, actually, I don't even know if I want to direct you down this path. I know there's people that they're dream interpreters, and then there's also, like, I guess you could say biblical scholars or people that work in that area. But if you want to ask a question, go ahead, and I guarantee you that, well, not I guarantee you, I bet you that somebody in the chat will at least have an interpretation that that can help get you started. So yeah, don't be afraid to ask. But if you're not comfortable asking, that's okay. But just make sure that it's not fear that's holding you back. As Grow Wizard would say, fear is just false evidence appearing real. All right, let's keep going with the Rumble rants. We've got Rocky Top Apologist again for $5. Thank you so much, Rocky Top Apologist. Says, the speech means way more now than perceived back then. People need to hear this again. People also need to hear the Bama commencement speech. Yes, obviously I'm not going to play that right now in the show, but the Bama commencement speech is fantastic, guys. I would say check that out on your own time. Maybe one day I'll play it on the show. Obviously, I won't do it within the next couple episodes just because we just played a long video. But yeah, it's a great speech as well. He has fantastic speeches. Like, obviously in our community, we understand that there's different basically versions of Trump in public. But when he wants to be presidential and diplomatic, well, first of all, I would say that he's changed what that really means. He's made it his own. Just a second, guys. He's made it his own. And I feel like being presidential means something more now. It doesn't mean lying to the public. It means being honest and authentic and a real leader. I think real leaders, the only stuff they keep close to themselves are the things that, if let out, would harm the people that they're here to serve and protect. Other than that, they're fully transparent. They tell you what they need and what they want from you, and if you don't do it, they get rid of you. And the way he gives speeches, I feel like is similar. The things he says in speeches, everything he says in a speech, he uses to his advantage. When he goes off the cuff, when he's weaving, but then also when he's giving clear and concise speeches like this, he's truly a master wordsmith, and not like the silver-tongued entity that was in office before him. But anyway, So Fat Chance says, just keep talking to God. He will give understanding when necessary. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And I know that people don't always want to talk about stuff that's uncomfortable for them or they feel embarrassed about or anything like that. But I would like for this show and this, at least my segment of this community on Badlands, to be a place where people can come and talk about stuff like that. Because I wouldn't say that I've done so much stuff that I don't want people to judge me. I really don't care if people judge me. I'm not embarrassed of the things that I've done, but I understand that there are things that if I went back, I don't know if I'd do them differently, but if I knew what I know now, then obviously I wouldn't do them the same. But that's how I learned it. But that's just part of life, and I'm not going to categorize somebody because they did something in their life that they're not proud of, because I think we've all done that. And there's no reason to be afraid of that. I mean, God knows what we've done in the dark and he knows what we've done in the light. So what is there really to hide? What do we have to fear from each other that we, if we don't fear God in an area, then why would we fear each other? If we don't fear his love for us, fear his lack of love for us, because we know he loves us. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. So we did have a YouTube. I might have lost it, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to find the thing. I know I got music going, but sometimes I like to make music. Is that okay with you guys? I'm not great at it, but I enjoy it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to figure this out. Oh, I have it on here though. Perfect. I'm glad I started. I showed this earlier, but Gregory Woolley on YouTube. Thank you for being on YouTube. We'd love to have you on Rumble, but if you're on YouTube, I appreciate it too. Thank you for the $4.99 as well. Hit the thumbs up over on YouTube, guys. Hit it up. Hit the thumbs up over on Rumble. Hit the thumbs up or the heart button on X. I'm not sure about Kick and Pilled, but whatever those things for the positive feedback, please hit those and let everybody know that you're watching. Excuse me. Oh, real quick. Actually, I'll read this when we get back. We're getting a call right now. Let's see.
Call from
Jackie.
to accept.
Uh-oh, we got known extremist on the line. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me well. I hope everyone's having a great evening so far.
Yeah.
I was calling in because I wanted to tell everyone that I love them and I hope they're having a great Saturday, and that whether you're in a dark place or a light place, know that you are loved and that there are people who want to see good things happening for you, and that there are good things happening for you. Whether you see it now or you see it later, just know that there are good things happening for you. And yeah.
Well, thank you so much for that. Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
I would like to share that I love you. And
I love you too.
I know that you were talking earlier that you wanted me to share something as far as like the Forrest Frank stuff goes.
Yeah.
You just let me know and I can come over and share things.
Yeah. So, guys, if you want to call in after Jackie gets off the line, go ahead and call in. But if no one calls in the first minute or so, I'm gonna have Jackie come over and share some content with you guys about Forrest Frank, so that I can show you guys the video, and then we'll get out of here and get you ready for people. So, Jackie, thank you for calling in. Hopefully you'll come over here. Actually, you know what? When you get off the line, just come on over and come set up. Do you want to show them the TikTok videos and stuff?
I guess so. It would be nice to have a visual to go with the story.
Awesome. Awesome. So what we'll do is you can come over here, and then you can show them the videos and all that stuff, and then I'll hop back on, and then I will prep them for the actual. Is there a music video, or is it just a lyrical video?
They're just lyrical videos.
Okay, cool. Well, then we'll just.
I mean, the man has been bedridden for about 12 days. So.
Yeah. You know what I might do? I might just play. We could play that as the outro.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll do that. So, all right, whenever you're ready. Actually, if that's the case, then when you come back in, I'll wait a little bit, see if anybody else wants to call in, and then I'll call you over.
Cool. People who are listening to this, we need one more caller, so call in.
All right,
guys. Just to say hello, but
one more caller on the line. We need one more caller. We're waiting for a caller. We need a caller. One more caller. One caller. Did you hang up? I think she hung up. All right, she hung up. It's funny because if we were on a normal phone call, that's exactly what would happen if I started rambling like that. We have another. Oh, let me finish this super chat, I think it's called. So Gregory Woolley for $4.99 says anything other than Badlands is sure standard into and a complete waste of time. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Thank you, Gregory. I love it. We got another call coming in. Oh man. Let me make sure that I do this correctly. I think it's sharing. Yep. All right.
Call from
Dom Dem.
Hello. Oh, did I lose you? Oh, I got another call. Hold on a second.
Call from
Amber 1962.
Hello?
Okay. Is this Cam?
Yes, Amber. Is this you? Amber?
It's me. It's your cousin from another mother.
Yes, Amber. So actually, real quick, Amber. So that was a cousin I was talking about. She drives a forklift, and her birthday was yesterday.
Oh, wish her a happy birthday for me. I thought it probably was.
I will. I definitely will.
Well, I wanted to give you that next call that you needed. I mean, I'm enjoying the show tonight. It's very, very uplifting. You guys are doing a great job. Saw Jackie sneaking behind you there.
Yeah, she was coming back over. She went outside to make the call just so there wasn't feedback. But yeah, she just snuck by.
Oh, okay.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. It's been a good Saturday. So I mean, just chilling out, waiting for Alpha show, and then for DPH tonight.
I hear you on that. Yeah, I'm not sure who Sean Taylor is, SHAWN Taylor, but that's his guest tonight. So I'm excited to see who this person is.
He did say who it was, but I can't. It's escaping me. But yeah, he said it was going to be a very good interview. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Well, thank you for calling in, Amber.
Well, you're welcome. No problem.
All right, you have a great evening. Thank you so much. Oh, what's up?
All right, honey. God bless you guys.
All right, God bless you too.
Call from
Dominique.
Hello, Dom. Yes. Oh my gosh. So you called and I picked up, but for some reason it cut out, and Amber was calling in too. So I picked up her call, and then you called back in, and I was like, oh man. But I'm glad you're on.
That was, see, I keep saying, I said Dom Dem, then I said my name. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm already blushing, and I know you can't see.
That's all right. I can hear it. I can hear you blushing. It's okay. I'm blushing too. If you can look at me, I'm blushing. You just can't see it with my skin tone. It's just like it's like a little bit of red. You can't really see it, but I'm blushing too.
Well, I wanted to call and talk about that dream I had. I wanted to see if anybody had any feedback but I'm kind of embarrassed because I am Catholic, and I never really got into my foundation of my faith. And I had this dream, and it was October 7th, 2023. I'll never forget it. It was so vivid. Jesus was holding my chin towards his face, but my eyes were looking at a pillar of fire towards his left. And I was so afraid that I wouldn't look at him. I was just staring at the fire.
Okay.
And then he finally just pulled me like face towards him, and he said, "Prince of Peace," and like just waved his hand in front, pushed me out of my dream. My eyes rolled up, and I saw the word in smoke. I saw Qatar. I have no idea what that means.
Qatar.
It's been bugging me. I know it sounds weird. That's why I didn't want to call.
That's not weird at all. That is, I feel like that is just a.
I didn't even know what
oh,
Prince
man.
of Peace meant.
You didn't know at the time what it meant, Prince of Peace?
No.
Oh man.
I'm like, Prince of Peace, and then I started, going into the Bible. I was floored. I'm getting the goosebumps now. But I still don't know. When he pushed me out of the dream, I thought he was angry because, I wasn't looking at him. I was more afraid of the fire.
Right.
It was just a pillar of fire. But anyway, so when I woke up, my eyes rolled up and I saw in thin black smoke, it said Qatar.
Wow.
I don't know. And it was, I still have it. It was on my X account. I DM'd some person I didn't even know, and I still have it saved just so I know.
Oh,
It was
man.
almost 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I didn't even know what any of it meant. And it was on October 7th. And I didn't know what was going on with Israel. I was, asleep basically, as you would say.
Right.
I don't know. Does anybody have any thoughts of what it could? Just maybe I'm thinking it's maybe come to faith. Come back to me, because I've always loved Jesus, but never really knew him. But I don't know what the guitar means. And it was freaky. I've never woken up like that in my life. He literally pushed me out of my dream.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget it. That was 2 years ago. It was almost, I don't know. What do you think?
So
I talk too
So
much.
no, you do not talk too much. That's the reason I had you call in. I had you call in. If I was asking you a question and I wanted you to like give me a short answer and whatever, I would have mentioned that. So I wanted to hear I wanted to hear your story and why it mattered to you, because I think that's even not more important, but it's just as important as what actually happened in your dream is what you took from it. Because I've never believed that God comes to us in a capacity that we can't understand. I just think that sometimes we don't have the tools yet to understand it. So I think coming out here and asking people about it, that's the first step, is getting past that veil of embarrassment, because it's not embarrassing. That's a beautiful story,
Do you think he was angry with me because
No.
I was looking to his?
No.
It was my right, his left.
No.
Almost like we
No.
were in the desert.
I'm saying no because I am
Because I wasn't looking at him.
I'm
He was
not
holding my chin.
I'm not a radical about this, but I'm kind of radical about that fact that I don't think that God actually gets mad at us. Like, I think he gets mad at like humanity and the things that we've let seep into society because we're hurting his children and we're letting his children be hurt. But our individual things, like obviously certain sins like murder and adultery and things like that, that's different. But like when it comes to like not necessarily rebuking it, because you never rebuked him, but just like for like ignoring his calls. I don't think that God gets mad at us for ignoring his calls, because I think if he got mad at us, he'd stop calling. He loves us too much to do that. So I don't think that's the case. And I think the reason you weren't looking is because of your
I was afraid of the fire.
yeah, it's somebody said it earlier in the chat, but it's you feared his power, because that's the only fear that you really have. Like when we really break it down, our only fear is God's judgment of us. Even the people that don't believe in God.
I feel so unworthy. It's not even. I can't even tell you.
The thing is, the what I've learned, and I learned a lot of this from Ash in America, is that our worthiness was won by Christ on the cross. Like, we don't have to worry about being worthy anymore. We just need to walk in the path that we're supposed to walk in. And if we stray, we go back to that path. We're not punished forever. Like, there's going to be a judgment day, but while we're still here, we can always recorrect,
Exactly. And that it actually got me I started to, walk, to learn more and to look into it. So I just don't know what Qatar means. It was in thin black smoke. I just don't understand that last part.
Well, the Qatar part, I know for sure. I'm going to whenever I talk to him next, I'm going to reach out to Ghost of Base Factor Henry, or
I
even
don't
Matt
know
if I
if
talk
it
to him
means
first. But
incense in Hebrew. I don't know.
well,
I don't.
Qatar is the country Qatar, right? Is that
Yes.
okay? So what I'm thinking is, because I when you said October 7th, 2023, I knew that was the Hamas attack on Israel.
And I didn't.
Well, at the time, yes, but I'm saying like right now, I knew that, so I went to go
Okay.
type it in, and I'm thinking that there was something going on in Qatar. Maybe that's where something came from Qatar that set this whole thing up on October 7th, and you were just getting a premonition of it, or not necessarily a premonition, but like you were just getting
Prince
disclosure of
of
it.
Peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
okay.
well, I was gonna say I
Maybe
know for a
the alliance.
yeah,
How how you guys talk about the the
yeah.
Badlanders talk about the sovereign alliance and all that. I was kind of maybe thinking that, but you know, I
Well,
don't know. But
Qatar is also, so the Middle East has by the way, just so you know, we'll talk a little bit longer, a couple more minutes, but then I have to get off
oh,
because
sorry.
no,
Yes.
do not apologize to me. I'll actually be stern about this. Don't apologize to me, because one, there's nothing for you to be sorry about, and two, if you meant to do it on purpose, then you can apologize. If you like meant to hurt me, or you meant to make the show go long, you can apologize. But if you didn't, then what is there a reason to apologize for? Your intentions were pure.
Oh,
I think people apologize
I
way too much because something they did ends up turning out poorly, but their intentions were pure. So what is the reason for apologizing? You can be
I
sorry
know.
that something happened to me, but what
I
is,
always
you know?
apologize.
Well,
I don't know why.
well, I'm not one to tell people what to do, but I know from my own experience that when you apologize, you're putting yourself into a state of lack. You feel lesser than, you feel less worthy because you did something wrong. You did something that it's
You're very
it's a
wise.
negative vibration. But the positive vibration is to be grateful for the opportunity you had, or be grateful for the fact that you were able to make that mistake, or that you have the relationship you have with the person that you want to say sorry to. Like, instead, just tell them you love them. Instead of saying sorry, tell someone you love them. That's what I would suggest to people.
Well, I love you.
I love you too. But the last thing with Qatar, the landscape of the Middle East has changed. So who knows if
Yeah.
Jesus had some time in the area that is Qatar, and you might want to do some research. That might be your journey, is to figure out what the connection Jesus has to the area that is now Qatar.
Good job. Yeah. And oh yeah, yeah. It's just the weirdest thing. I never had. He pushed me out of my
Yeah,
dream, and I sat up, and my eyes rolled up, and I just saw and then black smoke. So I thought maybe it was like incense, but I knew the country. But
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna look down that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And the reason I called, I want to tell you, I loved your T-shirt on. I was watching one of the Badlands previews,
Mhm.
and you were wearing a T-shirt. Oh, now I can't forget it because I'm too shy now.
It's all right.
But I wanted the T-shirt you were wearing. I think it was on the second preview of GART.
Do you remember what it looked like?
It said something about oh God.
Was it the toad and the frog?
No,
Was it yellow?
I think it was. Was it blue? I don't know. I'll have to go back and check it.
That's all right.
But
Yeah.
anyway, I love that T-shirt. You'll know which one. I think it was the second preview.
Oh, you're talking about for the upcoming GART?
Yes, I was
Oh,
watching.
okay. So I was so Ash and I were talking about it. And it's funny because I'm wearing the hat right now. I probably shouldn't be wearing it, but Ash was
Oh, I
saying
can't
that.
see.
Oh,
I'm
so
looking
it's
at my
it's all
phone.
right. But Ash was saying that that we both wore the hats, but they're technically going to be a sponsor. Or they are a sponsor, but we haven't gotten like the stuff done. So people are looking at it like, I want the hat, and we can't
Oh
offer it
yeah.
yet. So you should be able to get it. Hopefully, I'm not getting us in trouble, but eventually we're going to be able to get these products. And if not, you can get it at another time. But we'll talk off
Yeah.
air about it if we have to. But I'm almost positive they're going to be up here. Jessica's laughing. Jessica said too soon. So that means, yeah, too soon, which means that
Well, I
eventually
wouldn't-
it's going to happen. I spilled the
Okay.
beans.
Won't say anymore.
Yeah.
But thank you for your time. And
course,
I'm
Dom.
sorry if I took up anybody else's time.
Hey.
I mean, I love you guys.
Yep, there you go. You love spending time with us. That's what you appreciate the time. You're not sorry about taking it. You appreciate having it.
And I really do appreciate it. And, hopefully, I don't know, I'll figure it out.
You'll definitely figure it out. And you have this community to come back to if you ever need to. Somebody will figure it out with you, or you'll figure it out on your own. But we love you, Dom, and you take care, and you have a great evening, all right?
You too. Thank you so much. And
Oh, no
thank you,
problem.
everyone, for listening to me ramble.
Of course. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, y'all. I closed down the lines. And let me make sure that the audio and everything is back up. Yep. There we go. Whiskey Girl said Dum. Oh, I should take the good call, Jackie. Take the banner off. Don't call in anymore, people. At least not for right now. So we're about to get out of here in a minute. Let me get through a couple more rants. I gotta put this one up here just to make myself feel better. Matrix Breaker 8 says Cam is the cutest, sweetest, and wisest young man. And the heart hands emoji. Matrix Breaker 8, I'm assuming you're a lady. You're the cutest, sweetest, and wisest young lady. I'm not always this. Well, no, I'm usually this corny, guys. But no, I really do love you guys. So I joke around, but I appreciate you guys. Friend of Christ says, I appreciate grilling from my bio family. And now back to the Flow fam. Yeah, man. I love being grilled by my family. Liberty Line, you better not call in. You better not. All right, so we're going to get out of here in a few minutes. Alpha's just going to have to deal with it if we run over. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Jackie come on, and then she is going to show you guys some stuff. And then we are going to play the video, the lyrical video of the song that we're talking about as the outro. So thank you guys so much. Oh, actually, one more thing. So we're actually about to say bye to YouTube because I don't want to do things that I probably shouldn't do, and people see things that they shouldn't see, and I'm just rambling because I'm trying to find this page, and here we go. All right. We're missing one thing, and I didn't finish reading Whiskey Girl's comment or rant. Whiskey Girl for $15 says, at Fat Chance and I love that you joined Badlands Media. We are looking forward to meeting you and at Jackie_Spada in Deadwood. So I'll read that again. Fat Chance and I love that you joined Badlands Media. We are looking forward to meeting you and Jackie Espada in Deadwood. We're looking forward to meeting y'all as well, Fat Chance and Whiskey Girl. And I appreciate y'all's support. Rocky Topologist, I appreciate your support. I saw, there was actually another one. I think it was the YouTube one. Where is it?
I'll go to your comments.
Hold on a second, y'all. It was right here. Peter Friedrich for $5 says, hit the thumbs up. Yes, everybody, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Peter Friedrich, for the $5. And I know you've been supporting all the Badlands shows over on YouTube. You're like the Ty of YouTube now. Yeah, I'm calling you out, 12 Indie Boy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I am going to hand it over to Jackie for a minute, and then we are going to get on out of here. So without further ado,
Bye, YouTube.
Bye to the YouTube crowd. Sorry about that. Copyright stuff. Peter Friedrich and Greg Woolley, if you don't mind, heading over to X or Rumble. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are getting out of that. And we are getting out of this one.